Welcome to the Snail Analogy channel. Today, I'll be replacing my empty CO2 cylinder with a new one. Both gauges are now showing 0. That means there is no gas in the current cylinder anymore. The bubble counters have also stopped bubbling. There are 3 important steps that I always take whenever I swap to a new cylinder. I always have a spare cylinder, so we're gonna swap this one to the tank. Step 1, I always weigh the cylinder before I install it. This way, I will know how long can this cylinder last me in this particular tank. To access the tank, I need to remove the OIZ Biomaster canister filter. So shutting the power off and unlock the inlet and outlet pipes. This will allow me to detach it and move the canister filter itself out of the way so that I can have free access to the cylinder. We're going to just move the canister filter to the side, and next we're gonna look at the regulator. Shut it off, that's for safety reason. Once that is done, get a wrench and gently tighten it on the regulator and tap it gently to release the regulator from the gas cylinder, and then carefully loosen it with your hands. Use your other hand to support the regulator to make sure that it doesn't drop, especially with my case where you see so many cables being really close to it. Remove those tubes gently and place it on a safe spot. I'm very self-aware of the dust around it. Now goes to tip number 2. Lift the cylinder and I'll put it on a scale to measure its weight when it's empty. Then it's an opportunity for me to clean up the dust around here. I just use a wet towel and wipe it down as much as I can. The cylinder sits on the board instead of directly on the tiles so that I don't crack it accidentally. Using a mini trolley, I push the new cylinder close to the tank. This protects me from injuring my back. And after that, gently lift it up and put it on the board. Gently push it close to the wall, but not touching the wall. If your gas cylinder has a handle like mine, make sure it is at the correct position that you want it to be. We are almost done with the swapping process. Remove the cap from the outlet. Now it's time to put the regulator back. I'm gonna show you how to align the gauge perfectly, but for now, let's focus on screwing the knob or tightening the knob. It gets tricky. I gotta redo it again, and hopefully this time it works. Alright, aligning it and trying to screw it in and making sure the tubes are at the correct position that I want them to be. Alright, this is the best part. How do we align that gauge perfectly? put the wrench in, but don't tighten it just yet. Put the other one of your hand. Make sure you hold the gauge while you tighten it, and then it will stay like this, perfectly aligned. Make sure you do not over tighten it. And now let's open the CO2, and you'd see the volume is at 1000 psi and the working pressure is around 30 to 40 psi. That's the psi that I use for my regulator. Let's turn the power on. Alright, it's bubbling. Everything seems to be normal. It's misting out CO2 into the tank. I normally observe this for 30 minutes or so, and then I'll shut it. These are the key takeaway for the video today regarding CO2 gas cylinder swap. Hopefully it helps you, and let me know if you have any questions at the comment section. Thank you for watching.